I'm back, space bitches. Anyway, so I'm back, and I made the video short so they could like manifest a little bit. Now I was talking about space and the future, and space exploration and traveling, the things that really intrigue me. And another reason why I would like to be an actor is because I like to make movies about scientific stuff, science fiction, space, scary movies, and stuff like that. Now, granted, everything and everyone we meet in outer space may not be friendly. We may find some predators or some aliens and things that want to hurt us. And that's cool and everything because that just might be in their nature to destroy what they don't understand. Now, you've heard of books like Fire in the Sky, and you've seen movies like Fire in the Sky, and you've seen the movie The Fourth Kind, and it's based on a true story. Both of them were based on true stories. And then there's another book with the mixed couple. So these things are all based on true stories. Now, granted, they have tested these people, and none of them have ever done drugs, so you can't use that as a factor to say that they were breathing up swamp gas or some shit to get their point across. I'm telling you, there are things out there beyond mortal understanding. I don't doubt that there's not a time machine somewhere. I don't doubt that there's not an extra-dimensional rift in time and space that we just haven't discovered so that people can find them and follow them and go through the motions of everything. Which is why certain TV shows and concepts are actually cool with me because there's no such thing as impossible. Because everything that's impossible will eventually become possible. And the reason I say that is because, you just don't know what the hell's out there. None of us do. In fact, if we did, most of the time, we would be able to decipher it. And then you have to look like if you watch shows that come on Destination America, where they're always talking about ancient alien theories and time machines and stuff like that. I gotta go with that because, all right, depending on your beliefs, I'm not gonna push religion, but think about who taught doctors how to work on us. Think about who taught people how to make the first cigarettes, or if you are on other illegal paraphernalia, drugs, alcohol, medical drugs. How did we obtain this knowledge if you don't really want to believe in God? How do we obtain this knowledge if you can't find proof of a time machine? It's there. We just don't know. So hopefully in the future, we'll be cured of all diseases, especially cancer and AIDS, because those are like the two main human-killing diseases. And my thing, honestly, but the other thing that kills us is human desire to be better than everyone else, like financially and stuff like that. So we're talking space exploring now. And for those who really want to do space stuff, we need to find a way to make sure that everyone, words with friends, can make it to the next stage so that when we can get this group of people who have signed on, I think they were only taking maybe 100,000. I'm pretty sure they weren't taking 1,000,000, but I think they were taking half the population of Earth. If they can make this happen to go to Mars. Personally, I don't believe it's going to happen. I know that some celebrities have joined on there. It's probably going to be the only way I would actually be a celebrity. But, by the time they get this shit up, I'll either have my second hip or I'll be dead. And I really am late because I missed the deadline. So I'm going to tell you now. If you can get up there and build a space station and then build a facility on Earth where everybody can live and get along, that may be the only way we can cure racism. But I want one request and one request only. For however many people you take, I want a lot of people to come from different cultures and backgrounds and stuff. Not just Americans, but like Russians and China and New Zealanders. A group from each part of the earth should all collaborate and go up there. And I'm pretty sure that when it's all said and done, there won't be a racist person on the ship because once they get to Mars, it's pretty much touch and go. Now, we have to wonder about the law system. How are you going to enforce the law on a lawless planet? Are you going to allow people to kill themselves or kill others? Or just like, is it going to be like a big fucking slaughter fest? Or are people actually going to learn how to get along and work together and make Mars a better place than Earth to live? Now, if you can guarantee that and you can find one spot left on that ship, on that list for me, I'm ready to go. But I have one other request on that. Make sure that the laws aren't extremely strict. Make sure that, rape is something that is not tolerated, or child molestation. But also make sure that if the women lie about their age, they should also be prosecuted for the statutory laws. See, I'm not very difficult to please. But I'm telling you, going to Mars would probably be awesome as hell. If we can find enough people who can pass the psych evaluation test, and they can all learn how to get along without racial depravities or prejudice, anything like that. And that way you can also take people with disabilities and handicaps and all that other stuff. And you need to have a diverse group of people with diverse talents to do the diverse tasks it's going to take to survive and thrive on another planet. If you think you don't like this, what I'm talking about, well, you can always stay here on Earth with me because, like I said, I think they were mostly taking young people. I don't think they were really taking old people. They probably will have some older fellas there, like, maybe 55, 60, old enough to be in charge so that people can understand, we're not your babysitters. We're not really your overseers, but we want to keep you close enough that you have some knowledge. We don't want people who have no pioneer stuff. And I know for a fact that, don't worry, they're going to take military people too. They have to, because someone has to be able to dictate what's right and what's wrong. With the military might, we might have to have that just so that we can have some kind of strict law enforcement. And that way people won't be going around getting killed, raped, or murdered for anything stupid. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. Hope you guys like the thing about trying to go into space, and hopefully we can all make a difference in each other's lives. Be seeing you.